Hello, this is Zig Ziglar, and you are listening to Live in the Pub. And we're going to have a little fun today. Listen to some Irish music, as usual. My co-host Susan O'Rourke is not here today, but we're still going to have a good time. So we have something special today. Jimmy Crawley's latest CD, which we've been begging for a while, finally got from him. And it's called Jimmy Crawley and the Blue Makalashas. Wow, that's a mouthful. But anyway, that's the name of the CD. And we're going to get right on to that because this is some great stuff. We're going to just feature Jimmy Crawley CD. Jimmy's a good friend, a great guy. We've done a lot of gigs with Jimmy and known him well over the years. And we always had some great times together. So we're going to start out with Red Sails in the Sunset. Then we're going to go to the Isle of Innisfree. And then The Darling Girl from Clare. And let's give that a listen. Jimmy Crawley.
Red sails in the sunset, way out on the sea, carry my loved one home safely to me. She sailed at the dawning, all day I've been blue. Red sails in the sunset, I'm trusting on you. Swift wings we must borrow, head straight for the shore. We'll marry tomorrow and go sailing no more. Red sails in the sunset, way out on the sea, carry my loved one home safely to me. With wings we must borrow, head straight for the shore. We'll marry tomorrow and go sailing no more. Red sails in the sunset, way out on the sea, carry my loved one home safely to me. I've met some folks who say that I'm a dreamer, and I've no doubt there's truth in what they say. But sure a body's bound to be a dreamer when all the things he loves are far away. And dreams are precious things unto an exile. They take him o'er the land across the sea, especially when it happens he's an exile from that lovely isle of Innisfree. And when the moonlight creeps across the rooftops of this great city, wondrous though it be, I scarcely feel its wonder and its laughter. I'm once again back home in Innisfree. I wander over hills and dreamy valleys, find a peace no other land could know. I hear the birds make music fit for angels, and watch the rivers laughing as they flow. But dreams don't last, though dreams are not forgotten, and soon I'm back to harsh reality. And though they paint the footpaths here with gold dust, I still would choose my isle of Innisfree. We were sitting on the wall upon a Sunday to watch the girls go by, and thinking we'd be married to one day when Caitlin caught me eye. Oh man, she had the makings of a fairy, and it made each bio swear there's not one girl in the whole wide world like the girl from the County Clare. Every man has got the finest man you'll ever see now, barring me now. Every day sure one of them would say that she'll agree now. You'd see now, all night they fight, just to which of them is right about the colour of her eyes and hair. But not a word from me was ever heard about the darling girl from Clare. Katie told the father I'd be pleasing, I'd tell him about the land I've tilled, I'd tell him of the cattle I got grazing, the house I'm going to build. And when he sees the arables and pastures, the fat stock grazing there, the hens and the chickens can go to the dickens for the darling girl from Clare. And every man has got the finest land you'll ever see now, barring me now. Every day sure one of them would say that she'll agree now. You'll see now, all night they fight, just to which of them is right about the colour of her eyes and hair. But not a word from me was ever heard about the darling girl from Clare. word about her, but I met the girl that day. I told her I could never live without her, and what had she to say? She said that I might go and see her father. I met him then and there, and in less than an hour we were fighting for the dower of the darling girl from Clare. Every man's got the finest man you've ever seen now, marry me now. Every day sure one of them would say that she'll agree now, you see now. But late last night when the moon was bright, I asked her if she'd share my joy and me sorrow and me gorra, and tomorrow I'd be married to the girl from Clare.
Ah, yes, that was Jimmy Crawley on his Jimmy Crawley and the Blue Macushlas. Yeah, I think I'm pronouncing that a little bit better now. Yeah, great stuff. Jimmy Crawley, like I said, has been a wonderful friend. We've done a lot of same gigs, played on the same gigs together, and it's always nice to play with another bouzouki player, especially, which Jimmy does a lot of. I got the chance to actually hear him play and get an idea for what I wanted my sound to sound like, and I'm sure he was listening to me also, listening to each other to get our sounds, together for the night. And it's very interesting because we both played bouzouki, harmonica, and guitar, and we always had a lot of good times just talking shop and equipment and gear and stuff too. So a lot of good times with Jimmy. I'm going to move on here to the next three songs, though, of Jimmy's. Danny Boy, then we could go to the Dublin Psalter, and then McCarthy's Party. This is great stuff. Jimmy's got a lovely voice, and let's hear Jimmy's lovely voice.
Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be there in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so. you come, and all the flowers are dying, and I am dead, as dead I well may be. You'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall hear, though soft your tread above me, and on my grave shall warmer, sweeter be. For you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I will sleep in peace until you come to me. I've been north and I've been south and I've been east and west. I've been just a rolling stone. Yet there's one place on this earth I've always liked the best, just a little town I like to call my home. For Dublin can be heaven with coffee at 11 and a stroll at Stephen's Green. No need to hurry, no need to worry, you're a king and the lady's a queen. Grafton Street's a wonderland, there's magic in the air. There are diamonds in the lady's eyes and gold dust in her hair. And if you don't believe me, come and meet me there in Dublin on a sunny summer's morning. I've been here and I've been there, I've sought the rainbow's end, but no crock of gold I found. Now I know that come what will, whatever fate may send, here my roots are deep in friendly ground. For Dublin can be heaven with coffee at 11 and a stroll in Stephen's Green. No need to hurry, no need to worry, you're a king and the lady's a queen. Grafton Street's a wonderland, there's magic in the air. There are diamonds in the lady's eyes and gold dust in her hair. And if you don't believe me, come and meet me there in Dublin on a sunny summer's morning. An open man you'll see if you'll only look at me. I met McCarthy walking down the way, and he did say to me, won't you come to our party? The house, to be sure, will be crowded to the door. We'll all be gay and hearty at McCarthy's party. We'll all let down our hair. Oh, Murphy's, Burke's and Leahy's will be there with their shillelaghs down at McCarthy's party. At McCarthy's party, everyone was hearty. Someone hit Maloney on the nose, had a lot of room, McCarthy swept the room. Then a row arose, it was murder. Murphy and his cousins paralyzed half a dozen. They hit him swift and hard. Oh, a number of the boys will never make a noise, but they're lying in the old churchyard. A lady didn't try for to pacify. my, but she was a grand old creator, yelling like a bull. She was so beautiful, Madame Peters couldn't imitate her. She opened up her mouth, north, east, west and south, for all the world to see. But she couldn't get it shut, so McCartney put his foot down at McCartney's party. Oh, at McCartney's party, everyone was hearty. Someone hit Mick Maloney on the nose with the handle of the broom. Jimmy McCartney swept the room. Then a row arose, it was murder. Mick Murphy and his cousins, paralyzed at half a dozen. They hit both swift and hard. Oh, a number of the boys will never make an eyes, but they're lying in the old churchyard. Began a row, I'll tell it you know. Mick Murphy, you see, was a bizarre dandy. Maloney, he got up to see he was a pup. He told him straight he wasn't worth candy. Murphy gave him a look, the frying pan he took to poor Maloney's nose. And he gave him such a whacker right across the smacker down at McCarthy's party. Oh, at McCarthy's party, everyone was hearty. One hit Maloney on the nose with the handle of a broom. McCarthy swept the room. Then a row arose, it was murder. Murphy and his cousins mesmerized a half a dozen. They hit both swift and hard. Oh, a number of the boys will never make an eyes, 'cause they're lying in the old churchyard.
All right, we're here at the Dirty Tree Pub here, and you are listening to Live in the Pub, and we have some people around here having a nice stale stout, and we're having a good time. And it's a good day because we're listening to some Jimmy Crowley, some good Irish music here at the Dirty Tree Pub, which we always do. Jimmy Crowley, wonderful musician, nice voice. I remember one time in Mississippi we were listening to Jimmy play, and we were playing the festival there. And normally Danny Boy's one of those tunes I don't listen to a whole lot because I hear so much of it. You know, I usually go on to the next tune. But this particular time, I stopped dead in my tracks because I was listening to this. This sounded so sweet, and it was Jimmy singing. He did this song better than anyone I've ever heard perform it live. It was just incredible. I mean, he certainly had a magic moment that particular day. Great stuff. Jimmy's a wonderful performer. But anyway, can't say enough good about Jimmy, but I think it's time I see the leprechaun. Liam, the extra large leprechaun, is here, and he has some stuff to tell you about what's coming up in the events. So let's hear from Liam. Come on, Liam. Let us know what's going on.
Why, hello, everybody. It's Liam, the extra large leprechaun, just like they said, and I'm here with the calendar of Irish and Celtic events from miirish.com. Not a whole lot special going on, just the regular things. If you go to miirish.com and click on the calendar, you can follow along with me or look up these things later and see what's going on. You know, normally like Wednesday is the Irish Language Circle at the Gaelic League in Detroit. In Grand Rapids on Thursday, there is a special show at noon. It's Relax at the Rosa Concerts downtown. It's going to be right outside of Channel 8's new downtown studios, so you might even be able to catch that on the news. But if you're over in Grand Rapids and you're looking for something to do at lunch on Thursday the 18th, be sure and go on down. That's a free concert at Rosa Park Circle downtown. And also on Thursday, of course, is our friend Bill Marshall with the Sounds Like Ireland show, produced by the Michigan Irish Music Festival people, 5 p.m. to 6. Great show. Check it out. Always live music at Flanagan's also later that night, so you can see the Moxie Strings and then go over to Flanagan's Pub at 6 o'clock for some other live music. Friday, basic stuff at the Gaelic League. Larry Larson playing and Kitty's Cayley. Saturday in Grand Haven, it's the once-a-month Irish music session at the District Library over there. And in Charlotte, they have traditional Irish music sessions too. Also at 7 p.m. up at Big Rapids at Fair Estate on Saturday the 20th, it's the Moxie Strings at the Tuba Bash. The tuba concert series up there is a Bach thing that goes on. It's been going on for years, and this year they're featuring our friends, the Moxie Strings. Check it all out. Saturday, don't see anything really interesting and new except what I just said. And on Sunday, it's all the regular radio shows and, of course, the sessions all over the state. All that is on miirish.com. I apologize to everybody for not being here last week. I had full intentions of making it to the Dirty Tree Pub, and I'm sorry I didn't get to see Susan and Zig. But I did want to follow up real quick with a story a couple of weeks ago from the Dirty Tree Pub where I told you about the two McGinn boys, Sean Jr. and Sr., bidding on a very expensive and fancy cookie jar to give to Donna for Mother's Day, which, it has just gone by. And she, it should be known that little did they know, at the far end of the bar, while they're playing on his computer very carefully, on Sean Jr.'s computer, trying not to draw attention, Donna was down at the other end of the bar with her little tablet bidding against them, and lo and behold, she won and outbid the boys. So I'm not sure what they got her for Mother's Day. I got to check with them, and while we're here, we'll look into that. But nonetheless, what a humorous story with the two boys trying to outbid Donna herself on a very rare and special cookie jar. Only at the Dirty Tree Pub could something like that happen. Listen, I'm going to turn it back to you guys for some music. I just want to say, as always, my friends, stay Irish.
If ever I leave this land of mine and journey across the sea, for one little spot I'll always pine, the one place I long to be. The mountains of morn are grand, I know, as up to the heavens they soar. But my dreams will not be by mountains or sea, but down by Loch Sheelan shore. For her beauty steals my heart away every hour of the day, when the sun is dancing or in the moonlight. Down by Loch Sheelan's sandy shores, my heart will always be. waters calm and clear, the fishermen standing by, the dance of the gnat on every shore, the rise of the taunting fly, the sound of the gentle lapping waves as I go drifting along. That's heaven to me, and my spirit soars free, just like the voice of a bird in song. For her beauty steals my heart away every hour of the day, when the sun is dancing on the moonlight, down by Loch Shielan's sandy shores, my heart will always be. Who threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder? Nobody spoke, so he shouted all the louder. It's an Irish trick that's true, I can lick to make the truth. The overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder. Mrs. Murphy gave a party about a week ago. Everything was plentiful, the Murphys, they're not slow. They treated us like gentlemen, we tried to act the same. Only for what happened, it was an awful shame. Mrs. Murphy dished the chowder out, she fainted on the spot. She found a pair of overalls at the bottom of the pot. Dan Nolan, he got ripping mad, his eyes were bulging out. He jumped onto the piano and loudly he did shout, who threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder? Nobody spoke, so he shouted all the louder. It's an Irish trick that's true, I can lick to make that true. The overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder. They dragged the pants out from the soup and laid them on the floor. Each man he swore upon his life he'd ne'er seen them before. They were plastered up with mortar and had patches on the knee. They had their many ups and downs as we could plainly see. When Mrs. Murphy she came to, she began to cry and pout. She put them in the wash that day, forgot to take them out. Dan Nolan he excused himself for what he said that night. So we put music to the words and sang with all our might. Who threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder? Nobody spoke, so he shouted all the louder. It's an Irish trick that's true, I can lick to make the truth. The overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder.
All right. You were listening to Jimmy Crawley, the Blue Macushlas. Well, that's a mouthful, isn't it? Okay. Great stuff by Jimmy. Jimmy is just a great, great musician and wonderful voice to listen to, and a dear old friend. So proud to be able to play some of his music today and feature this CD today. Some of the people playing on here, Ian Date played lead acoustic guitar. And there's some great playing on there. Jimmy himself played bouzouki, mandocello, mandola, and mandolins. And we have Gur Harrington playing double bass, or the upright bass. Mary Black, who needs no introduction, of course, does a wonderful job in her own right. Does guest vocals. Lo Shilling on that particular tune. Pac McNara doing accordion. Clive Barnes doing lap steel and dobro. Yeah, a little bit of a Hawaiian touch almost in that one song. John Fitzgerald keyboards. Donna Long on keyboards. Tony Davis and Donna Long doing backup vocals. Great stuff. I always like to hear Jimmy Crawley sing, and I love the way he plays. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. This is a White Crow production. You can always come in and talk to us right here at the White Crow and let us know how you feel about the show and what you like to hear. You can call us anytime. You can be friends with us on Facebook and give us some input, what you like. We'd love to hear from you, our audience. We're going to move onward with some more Jimmy Crawley. Oh, by the way, the tunes you have just heard were McCarthy's Party, Lo Shilin, and Mrs. Murphy's Chowder. And right now we're about to hear The Cottage of the Lee and When Irish Eyes Are Smiling.
It's well I know that often folks keep wondering when in my eyes a far-off look they see. What can it be, the cause of all my dreaming? What is the stream so very dear to me? And true to tell, it's often I go roaming in dreams along the road of memory, to where my heart will find its consolation within that lovely cottage by the Lee. My home, sweet home, that I so fondly cherish. The dear ones there mean everything to me. In all this world, if there can be a heaven, I'm sure it's in that cottage by the Lee. grand to stand outside that cottage doorway and gaze across the cornfield rich and gold, to hear the stream go rippling by the meadow, or watch the shepherd calling to his fold from down the lane that winds behind the garden. The blackbird greets the smiling summer's march, and as his music echoes o'er the valley, you smile and bless the day that you were born. Yes, that's my dream, my lovely dream of homeland. And though I thought a rover I could be, soon I found I left my heart behind me within that lovely cottage by the lake. There's a tear in your eye, and I'm wondering why, for it never should be there at all. With such power in your smile, sure a stone you'd beguile, so there's never a teardrop should fall. When your sweet lilting laughter's like some fairy song, and your eyes twinkle bright as can be, you should laugh all the while, and another time smile, and now smile a smile for me. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure 'tis like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. But when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they steal your heart away. For your smile is a part of the love in your heart, and it makes e'en the sunshine more bright. Like the linnet's sweet song, crooning all the day long, comes your laughter so lilting and light. For the springtime of life is the sweetest of all. There is ne'er a real care or regret. And while springtime is ours, throughout all of youth's hours, let us smile each chance we get. are smiling, sure 'tis like a morn in spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear an angel sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they steal your heart away.
All right, Jimmy Crawley, our featured CD today. The Blue Makushlas. That's about all the time we got time for today. We're going to have to move on here. Don't forget, this is produced at the White Crow. Stop in and see us sometime at the White Crow anytime. Say hello. Email us. Don't forget to check out our webpage. And we will see you next week right here, live in the pub. Here's Tumble Down Shack in Athlone.
I'm a long way from home, and my thoughts ever roam to old Erin far over the sea. For my heart it is there, where the skies are so fair, and old Ireland is calling for me. Oh, I want to go back to that tumble-down shack, where the wild roses bloom round the door, just to pillow my head on that old trundle bed, just to see my old mother once more. There's a bright gleaming light guiding me home tonight, down that long road of white cobblestone, down the road that leads back to that tumble-down shack, to that tumble-down shack in Athlone. back to that tumble-down shack where the wild roses bloom round the door, just to pillow my head on that old trundle bed, just to see the old lady once more. There's a bright gleaming light guiding me home tonight down that long road of white cobblestone, down the road that leads back to that tumble-down shack, to that tumble-down shack in Athlone.